Hello folks, how are you all doing today? Testing out the new camera setup, so please let me know what you think. So the plan for today is, well, we're just going to go to the shops, get some basic stuff, making it a legal journey, and along the way I can tell you a bit about what I've got coming up, and I can also, we can go and have a look at somewhere I'm going to try. It's a boat byway open to all traffic, so we're going to go check it out. So hello and welcome back. Both cameras are running, brilliant. This is exciting for me, it's the first time both cameras are running, so hopefully you still be able to see things fine. So let's wait and see. We're just going to go from St Albans to Harpenden, and we'll go from there. So hopefully that camera's not wiggling too much, we'll soon find out. Am I checking the edit? Brilliant. Oh, it's nice to be out today. I just thought, actually, it's a genuine journey, and we need some stuff for dinner, so only convenient. We're gonna go out on the bike and get dinner at the same time, so let's wait and see how that goes. The bike's not handling quite like it used to. I don't know what's going on there. Everything feels very wobbly at the front, so I'm starting to think maybe it's the tyres or something, but we'll wait and see. Just doesn't feel as reassured as it does, but I really need to adjust the rear suspension. But I'll show you on the front camera. See, that looks smooth, but it doesn't feel smooth, it feels all wiggly, so not sure what the plan is there really. But we'll wait and see, and I hope you can hear me okay. Again, first time talking and riding for ages, so please forgive me if it's not very good. This today marks 1 year since my last theatre job, so it's quite tough for me because I trained in uni for 3 years, and then I graduated for 2 years, and then it all stopped. So I had a part-time job, but it just wasn't worth it, so I left. And then ironically they need new technicians, but I didn't leave in the nicest way, so I'm not sure what the plan is there. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully you're not shaking to bits. You look like you are, but let's wait and see. So yes, marks a year since my last bit of theatre work, so upsetting, yeah, certainly is. Sorry I'm not wearing my super off-road helmet. I haven't fitted my headset to that yet, so I thought, well, I'll make it easy for myself and do all of that. So, but it's very cool because I can now do things like this, front, back. And I was going to bring the drone, but I think it's about to rain, and there's nowhere really near where I'm going. I could have flown it anyway, so we're going to wait and see. Yeah, I should have had a drink before I left, really. I made myself some noodles, but the trouble is they were very salty, so now I've got noodle salt in my mouth. I got really bored of pot noodles, so I decided to start making my own, and you do it with a chicken stock, and then you just wash some noodles in it. So instead of boiling noodles in water, you boil them in chicken stock. It's been pretty tasty so far, I haven't been disappointed yet. So in terms of microphone, I'm using my headset, which is clipped to the side. Seems to work alright. We'll wait and see, maybe this will be a waste. So, where am I off to first? Well, mid-April I'm off to the Tamar Valley, which is Cornwall, well, very edge of Cornwall. I wanted a journey that looked different to what I normally do, and from the 12th of April you can go away if you're one household, self-contained accommodation. So I will be doing just that. I'll be going away, just me. I'm really looking forward to it just being me. And it's self-contained accommodation, so it's a private apartment. Wiggly, wiggly. So, there we go. That's better. Yeah, that's my plans for mid-April. Yeah, I'm good at this, aren't I? I love that little VW behind me. That's the ID3, if you're wondering what it is. Fully electric. Oh. They were the price of a normal car, there's no question I wouldn't have got one of them instead, but we're getting there with electric, but because the value is so high, the insurance is so high. It's not actually the fact it's electric, it's all to do with the value of it all. Just use that yellow van as cover there. Oh, okay, cheers mate. Okay, so it's a bit weird, isn't it? Yellow van, man. Particularly offended. I had loads of space, but had that been me in my car, that's not a junction where you can do 2 people in one go. So I'm just going to make sure I stay in their mirrors, but I don't really want to be in front of them again. I'd rather be behind them so I can keep an eye on what sort of freak show is happening in that van. It looks like just the one guy, but we all do stupid stuff, but hopefully not when there's a motorbike on the inside. There we go, I'm over it already, so I'm just keeping an eye on him. He's in a Renault traffic something speed, so Jeremy Clarkson made that one. I think you could have got another bus through there, but there we go. Just looking for a place to turn around that isn't on a hill. The whole of Harpenden is a hill basically, so I think I've spotted it, like I normally have. Okay guys, don't do this on your test, but I think this looks like an alright place to turn around. Again, don't do this on your test, it's worst turning around you've ever seen. I can do U-turns, but it's not the same. Okay, I'll try paying more attention. You can tell I haven't been out for a while. Should we go for it? I've got 3 microphones to pick that up, so hopefully one of them I should do a comparison of which one sounds the best. And loads of classic cars and bikes basically, so that entire patch and then the next patch of grass both fill up with classic bikes, and I think it's a pretty good way to spend the afternoon really. I would love a classic bike, but I've only got space for one at the moment, and if I got a second bike it needs to feel like a treat for working so hard, because I'm so modest. If it needs to feel like a treat for working so hard, but really it wouldn't be a treat at the moment, I'm not working, so I am eyeing up a classic bike. I could, if I really wanted to, get one tomorrow. There's an auction coming up in a few days, but it's not the same thing for me really. It's got to feel like a treat, and it's got to feel like an escape from this bike. This bike is beautiful, as we all know, but it's got to feel like a treat really, and buying a classic, you know, it would have to feel special to me. I can tell you what one it is. It'll be a Triumph T90. I just think they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I brought this bike because they look like my granddad's classics, but they start hopefully every day. So it wouldn't be because I only buy Triumphs. I'd ride anything really, but I just think, got the modern Bonneville, wouldn't it be nice to have the old one as well? So, what's my next trip then? Well, mid-May I'm off camping. So the plan was I was meant to go camping in mid-April, because that's when campsites open, but they open but their toilets aren't allowed to open, and I don't really fancy carrying a bucket around with me, and they kind of said, look, unless you've got your own toilet, you're not coming in. So they moved me to mid-May, so that's the plan. Mid-May I'll be going camping in Buxton, which is in the Peak District, and then late May I go on the Helmet Head Adventure, which is actually also in the Peak District. It's kind of just how things worked out really, but I don't think you can get enough Peak District, so no complaints from me really. And there's motorbike parking just here. Brilliant, thank you. MC. It's also because I'm a DJ. So that's the plan really, and I'll tell you more once I've got some shopping. So. There we go, that's that done. My helmet hair is truly awful. Quite a quick shop. Only got the tank bag, so just enough for the rest of dinner tonight. My mum works at a very, very posh farm shop So most of our food comes from there, and I just get the little top-up bits that she can get, but it's only fair that I get out and get some stuff as well. There's a lot of faffing involved in this. I always thought bikes could just get away quickly. Yeah, well, they can once you're ready. There we go. We are back in Helmet Bike now. Got all the stuff. Didn't take too long, and now the plan is I've put my map on upside down, so I'm just going to change that around so I know where I'm going. Now the plan is there's a green lane I really wanted to check out, and I thought, seeing as I've just been out for an essential journey and it's on my way sort of home anyway, might as well go and have a look. It's only fair. Do a bit of essential riding. Okay folks, that was the shop. Didn't take long actually, it was surprisingly quicker than I thought it was going to be. So the next plan is just to go and check out that byway I was looking at. I've got my OS map of the local area here. I'll get that out of the way in a moment and I'll show you a bit more about what we're going to go look at. If it looks fine, we'll try it today, but the main goal really is just to go and have a look at it, and I'll do a walk around of the bike because it's covered in mud. Thought you might like to see. It looks good. So again, if you like this new camera angle, let me know. If you don't, well, also tell me really. I need to know before I film a 30-day trip with it. You might absolutely hate it. Whoa, that's a large bus. So the plan now is we're heading towards Wheathampstead, and then we're going to find a place called No Man's Land Common, where I can get that thing off the OS map, and we can go and have a little look. I'll do it if it looks quiet. If it looks doable today, I'll do it, but I'm not really up for a very long trek. So, what's next on the list? Well, after my camping in the Lake District, I'm meeting Helmet Head. This is the following week. Helmet Head and gang for his open to all meet. I thankfully managed to book early enough. I'm in the main hotel, but it doesn't really make a difference, to be unfair. The whole day is going to be riding. So the plan is, if you drive 10 minutes back to your original hotel, leave all your bikes there, you all club together, get a taxi. It'll only cost you a few quid each. Then you can drink as much as you like, and you can be back on the Saturday night. And then the Sunday, I don't think we're meeting on the Sunday. Helmet Head and Sidekick are off to do something cool. Oppo might be joining me for a trip, I'm not sure, we haven't really confirmed, but while I'm out, because I've got 2 nights at the hotel, I can leave all my camping stuff in the room, so I get a bit of camping as well. So I'll go to somewhere different, and I like the Peak District, but I would have had quite a long time there, and it's not that big, so unless I get a good deal on a campsite there, I'll probably continue over to Wales, and we'll check out how Wales is looking, and yeah, we'll carry on to Wales. Wales is the first place I ever went on my bike away from home. Stayed in a little place called Llandello. I've probably pronounced that wrong, probably butchering this, but I think it says Llandello. Camped wild with the dragon. Oh, he is a cool guy, and I hope to see him while I'm in Wales. I haven't wrote that to him yet, I'll probably say no, but there we go. Could be fun, couldn't it? I'm trying to save most of my money for the big trip that I can't tell you about yet. Just because we don't know when that country will let us in. I say us, just me. So we just don't know when I'll be allowed into that country, or when anyone from the UK will be allowed in. I'm on the lowest priority for the vaccine. So who knows? I probably won't have mine till autumn. They're saying in the UK they'd like everyone to be vaccinated by June, but I'm not very sure about that. But if they offer me it, I'll take it, as I think we should all be doing. So so we'll wait and see really. And then it's just a case of, yeah, who'll let me in first. So what happens after camping and the Helmet Head trip? Well, I'm off to Scotland again. Whey! Now, how does that work out? Well, I, in June, was originally meant to be doing this charity ride, which was for raising money for homeless people. We had a target of £40,000. Before the trip had already started, we'd raised just over £1,000. The main organisers are incredibly brilliant. They sell photos towards the charity, so you get a lovely photo to put up, and the charity gets a bit of money, which I think is such a good idea. So they've been doing loads of money with that, but unfortunately it's the second time they've had to rearrange it, and they've basically said, look, we will do it one day. We cannot keep up with all the changes needed to keep rearranging. And it's unfair on us as well, because if you keep rearranging, you also keep having to make us book hotels and cancel hotels, and maybe you will, maybe you won't, sort of thing. I thought they were going for the carpenter's nursery shop there. Oh well. Yes, so mid to late June I'll be in Scotland again. So I'm going with a group, my first time doing such a long trip with a group, so I'm quite looking forward to it. We are all part of these riders called the Crisis Riders, and most of them are older than me. I'll certainly be the youngest one there, but that's what I like about biking really. It doesn't matter what age. You know, my granddad's 82, 83, one of them, and he still rides, so that's what I like about biking really, is we're open to anyone. And you can form a group basically based on pretty much any sort of partnership there, so I just think what a brilliant idea. So I'll be doing that in Scotland, and then again, let's just see where I can take it from there. I'll either come all the way back down to London with them, if the weather's not great or something like that, and then I'll carry on up to somewhere far, far away. But again, only if I'm allowed, and only if certain countries are happy to let me in really, so we're going to have to wait and see, but I'm quite looking forward to it. The plan is, it's 5 days together. The bulk of it's around Fort William, that's our base, and then we'll be going things like Applecross, Skye. It'll be nice just to be following and seeing what they reckon. I could filter, I might have to filter in a moment, but it's such a small little line, I don't mind waiting. There we go. See, by the time you finish thinking about it, you're off. So it doesn't make much difference to me really. So yeah, late June off to Scotland again, and I'll either stay and see a bit more of it, or I will come back down with everyone else, because in early August I might be working in Scotland. I do this thing called the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and that normally gets me a week, first week of Scotland. It'll be the first, last year was the first year in 5 years that I haven't been there for the first week of August at least, because that's when you tech the show, and final rehearsals are done. That's when you tech it, and that's when you let it run, and then you get to go and see it. And the show normally opens on the 6th of August and runs until the closing date of the festival, which is normally around the 26th. So they get quite a lot of shows in, and then the director I normally go with is quite good, so he normally gets a transfer, which is amazing because you get 2 gigs out of one. What it means is, once you've had your first show, that's great, and somebody near London conveniently always wants it in their theatre for a month, so you get put in as part of the autumn season, which is amazing. It's happened, it's not a guarantee, and you do have to earn it every year. But also the theatres near London, they need to fill it with something, and if it says, you know, 5 stars at the Fringe did really well, of course they're going to bring it down to London and play it again in London. So wait and see. This time last year I just watched the midway through run of my show. I'll put some photos of my work on the screen if you're interested, and I just finished it. Just finished watching the halfway through the run, just to check on it really, check it still looks like how I wanted it to. Otherwise I have to go in and make it look like it should have again, like, so I can charge my fee. But unfortunately, this night a year ago, we were all told that, you know, unfortunately that's it, theatres are closing now. We were obviously told it's only for a few weeks, but you don't believe that anymore. So yeah, upsetting. So I normally I'm in Edinburgh. That's wait to see. Brilliant. I'll just find somewhere to pull over. I'll take the thing that's blocking our view, and we can talk more about things. Hey everyone, I'm on voiceover now. Thank you so much for watching, but I think this has got a bit of a long video now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the video here. So in the next episode, I take on this byway and we do a bit of navigating with this paper map as well. If you like this new camera angle and the double camera setup, then please let me know. I'm really looking forward to making the videos better, and there's some cool stuff coming up, so let's capture it in the way that we'd all like. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. It won't be long till the next video. I'm editing it straight after this one. And don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. It's always nice to hear from you, and it's really exciting to see the channel growing. So hope you can be part of it, and I'll catch you again soon.